So, you're
All
up.
right. Guess I'll go first.
I guess you will. All right. You head over there and you begin walking the pattern.
I'm supposed to put my hand on the thing.
Oh, you want to do that instead?
I ask Alex about that.
I didn't. I don't know if it makes any difference, but
Okay, I do it.
It says, "Welcome, Glenn." Is it Talman? Is that your last name?
James.
Oh, Glenn James. It says, "Welcome, Glenn James. Good luck walking the pattern."
Thank you.
It when you put your hand on there, it acts just like a normal fingerprint scanner where it has like a light marble rope and that leaves your handprint and then it comes up with text.
I mosey over to the pattern.
Give me a mosey roll.
So it begins.
Some people tried that yesterday, which I find very, very weird. Everybody's starting to mosey. All right. Well, you get over to the pattern somehow,
Yeah.
despite your own best efforts. You look at it. There's the starting place, nice and convenient. And then it winds around until it gets to the middle, and then there's no way out. He stands there like a what?
I begin.
You place a foot upon the pattern and sparks begin going around and flying up and your hair starts standing up and you're feeling like you're being mildly electrified as you go forward, pushing against harder and harder resistance as it builds and builds. What is your current strength, please?
83.
Right. Roll a 55 or less in order to get past the first veil. Alex Kinley watches you stoically. It does a lot of camera reaction shots. He doesn't have any reaction. He
I
could
struck
be.
a pose.
Oh, okay. Go for it. All right. And you managed to fail that because you didn't roll a 55 or less, so you die horribly.
Hero.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Pass through the first veil. Eventually, you wind around. The sparks are about up to your waist, which is kind of an odd feeling. And you eventually get to the second veil. What is your current endurance?
83.
Right. 55 or less. You are well suited for this. It doesn't appear to be to you. You die horribly and screaming.
Hero.
Or maybe it is harder. I don't know. Your rolls are not harder. He turns sideways, disappears, and is gone forever.
Hero.
He continues turning. It just shows numerous takes of him dying. There you go.
Hey.
And then you continue on along the grand curve, and eventually you come to the third veil. What is your willpower times 5?
60.
Ooh. So this is going to be your hard one. Since you are a weak-willed individual, go for a 30 or less. You die screaming again. How many hero points are you down to?
Hero that. I've spent. There's that
Good
5.
news. When you make this, I'm assuming you're going to have to make it. You will get a check in willpower, which you desperately seem to need.
Oh, yeah.
So,
No.
how many hero points are you down to? Sorry, I didn't catch your answer.
That's 15.
Got it. Now, if you go for 15 more times, we call that pulling a McKay. 14. 13. Close. Unless you got a reverse dice or something cool.
Oh. 12. 11.
Could I suggest rolling a bunch of d20s? Just try to clear the random number generator.
Okay.
It may or may not work. I don't know, but yeah. If you want to just take some other rolls and go, these don't count. Okay, we're back to it. There you go. Yeah, well, gave a nice thing there. So you got 12 hero points left. Good luck.
Okay.
By the odds, you should make it by now. 11 left. You are going to fucking die, and the cape will at last be hers. 10 left. There you go. All right. It looks like the cape may still be yours. You're standing in the middle of the pattern. You feel as though you've just run a double or triple marathon, and like most of the mojo's been sucked out of your body.
Whew. Okay. Then I transport back to where they are.
Excellent. Roll a d8. You want high. You gain 3 points of sanity for walking the pattern, and you refill your hand. And what is your highest pattern power currently?
It's the first one, Shadow Walk.
Oh, all right. You pick up a new pattern power at Learn, which is this thing. And this is something new. Anytime you are within the wall of fire area, right, the normal play area, so to speak, consult other PCs to find out exactly what, you have a permanent plus 10% to your luck only when that area. So don't add it to your skill, just it's a modifier. You have a plus 10% modifier to luck for mysterious reasons.
Inside the firewall.
Yep.
Neat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then you regain your cape and whatnot, which will be awesome. You've got a torque in your overcoat pocket as well. It looks like it always does, except it's not on your neck.
Trade a card to Sheila.
Is this a complete no magic zone?
You're gonna want that.
You're not sure.
I'll try and cast a spell.
It's a complete no magic zone.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm guessing I'll lock it in back to you. Thank you for the reroll. Your confidence is underwhelming.
Wow.
Damn. You can do no right.
Good luck.
All right. I take a moment to speak to my little librarian. Like, so it's another pattern. Yeah, I'm speaking this loudly too. So do you want to try it or do you want to wait?
Wait.
Very well. I accept your decision. I take it off. I put it with my other stuff.
It somehow looks lonely.
I'll be right back. All right, Glenn. So take care of little buddy. Okay. Take care of my little buddy if I don't make it back.
Okay.
And then I've been trying to find in my survival pack. It's right here, a piece of rope. So I'm tying a fancy belt to keep this ice torque thing on me, so I don't have to worry about it bouncing off.
There you go.
Regular piece of rope belt.
Yep.
Aline.
Yep, that should do it. Do you have any kind of knot tying skills or that weird Japanese bondage skill?
Don't have a second.
I'm surprised you didn't buy that as a starting character.
Don't know what that means. Okay.
I'd actually be worried about PCs who did buy this as a starting character and then tied up bad guys like that. Oh, the humiliation if you're a bad
If I
guy.
die, that might be where we're not tying, probably right in, huh?
Yeah.
Are you guys good with knots?
Yeah, not bad.
Here you go. Make me a belt, please.
Ah,
I mean, this is bloody simple, so take a plus 10% there, Kinley. The only reason it's only plus 10% is you're trying to make damn sure it doesn't come off as she's going. Without
There
just
you
tying her up. Okay, great.
Excellent. Still use of the legs. Thank you.
It just shows her
Put
in
the
one of
legs
those
together.
movie things where she's just cocooned in robe. Nope, too much. Too much, Alex. He's like, "Ma, let's find the train tracks. Ma."
All right, and with that,
Well, that
I step
mustache.
onto the pattern.
Excellent. Sparks begin flying up as you begin navigating the pattern. What is your strength?
My strength is at a 74.
Called 75, so it's 5 under. So roll a 45 or less. Getting strong now. Now, you die horribly in the first veil. It's not your day.
All right, let me make a little. Oh wait. Thanks, Glenn. I popped my reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then some more strength.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there you go. You go through that, no problem at all. You continue on until you reach the second veil with the sparks around your waist. And go ahead and give me what is your current endurance, please?
74.
Right, roll 45 or less. You're seeing how this is all working out. That is irony there.
Not quite.
How many hero points do you have?
Now I'm at 19.
Don't forget your
Alright.
skill plus cards.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, sorry.
yeah.
We're still at, well, if I reroll now, or sorry, pause now, which I am, I'm at 19.
Then you can play a skill plus card onto it. Sure.
Yes. Surely, that will be enough.
I think
Well,
I got an assistant
let's try
D4
one-
damage that you can play on
let's try
yourself
one
from
more without
play.
it.
Okay.
No!
She dives off the pattern. You guys get to see her. Ah! And she.
No. Let's get back on the pattern.
Oh, okay.
Okay, undo. Delete, undo.
Another
Okay,
hero
skill
point
plus
goes away.
5.
Down to 18 or so.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Putting on my 5.
17 hero points.
Oh, I still got to do my refill.
16 hero points. Do you have another skill plus card you can, or are you saving that for your willpower?
I do. I'm thinking about willpower, but of course, if I never get there, then it doesn't matter.
Anybody want a round revision or a lock it in? Before I discard?
Not at this point.
Okay, they're gone.
Nope, again.
15. It's the final countdown.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Nope.
Doodaloo-doo. Doodaloo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doodaloo-doo.
There we go.
Yay!
Hey,
Nice.
And she eventually does the grand arch and reaches all the way to the third veil. What is your willpower times 5?
Mm-hmm. 50.
Wow. Okay, so this is a good time for a skill plus card. I agree. So
Yep.
you need a 20 or less.
Okay, so we're putting in the skill plus 15
Nice.
35 or less.
and navigating attack.
And you've got, what, 14 hero points left?
Yes.
35 or less. It's your big chance.
Oh, that
Oh,
didn't have the
come on.
15 on it.
Well, yeah, but did you
Doesn't
play
matter,
it?
rolled
Yeah, it was played.
And then it works.
Ha!
Cool. All right.
Thank you, Glenn. I take it all back.
You reach the center of the pattern. You're just sitting there going, this is a good workout. Daily workout you're thinking.
And daily.
Where do you wish to go to?
Back to my stuff.
Bing.
Hey, little buddy.
Your stuff. Yay. And it says silence. And
I missed you too. Put him on.
Roll a D8. You want high. I know that none of the PCs have any currently going insanities. They're just quirks and stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. You also gain 3 to your sanity. You also get a refill for walking pattern. What is your highest pattern skill that you have currently, please?
I was at the Shadow Walk.
You get the same thing that Glenn got then, which I will put in again just in case you didn't get it. And also you gain a permanent plus 10% modifier when within the firewall only to luck, and you get a refill. So that skill, the detect power pattern, starts at your learn.
Okay. Sounds good. I don't have any play immediately cards. With this, I pulled a Victory Prestige model. Is that applicable yet?
It depends on what you guys do. If you wanted to lock it in, then you'd have a prestige victory. But if you don't do anything prestige worthy, then it didn't matter. But it would clear up your hand a little bit. Up to you.
Lock it in's gone.
In that case, yeah,
Well,
it's up to you what you want to do with it.
I'll hold it for now since I'm at 4.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
see what comes.
Trading time for electronics.
Okay. So you guys have gotten done walking the pattern. You've also discovered a little bit more about the nature of the universe since you now have new skills and stuff, which fortunately for you guys, detect power pattern is a lot easier to practice than shadow walking because, although your shadow walking skill won't go up, but you just sit around and go once a day. And it doesn't matter if you're in a magic or non-magic zone. It doesn't matter. This is higher power than any of that kind of stuff. Or both redressed in all of your gear and wondering how you're ever going to leave this place.
I detect power pattern.
Oh, are you putting back on your torques or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Smashy, smashy.
Try it. Maybe not the best thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You mean how to get out of here?
Yeah, says the horrible old man from scene
I just
24.
pull out a trunk of the...
Oh.
But I'm feeling extra lucky now.
It's good.
Good.
I put the ice torque on the floor and hit it with a hammer.
You carry around a hammer for real? Hammer, crowbar, all that shit?
It's the
You're
the
folding
4-in-1.
Oh,
hatchet.
okay, I get you. Sure, give me a strength roll. Lower's better. It's got a couple cracks in it. Apparently, you're still weak as a kitten from having done pattern. You're pretty sure, though, that Alex Kinley could crush it with his butt cheeks. Just.
I think we need a bigger hammer, Alex.
Bigger hammer? Like the one I'm holding.
That's the one.
Dwarven ruined hammer. Yes. I'll give it a grab.
Roll. It doesn't have the magical side effects and stuff for smashy, fortunately.
I like smashy.
But your raw strength should be enough, unless you get a fumble, in which case you may shatter. All right. Okay. Yeah. He got a lot of cracks in it. You're thinking another good hit should do it.
I wasn't properly aligned there. I'll just line myself up and
There you go.
It's fucking dust.
that felt really good.
Good one.
All right, I've got another one for you. I lay my dime down and I step aside.
This is fun. Fuck you, talk.
You hear from down the direction of the bridge. You hear.
Shut up, old man.
No, it sounds like something electronic heading this way.
Demons.
He smashes up that one, although it's not dust like the other one.
Right.
You want to continue whacking it until it becomes dust?
Yeah.
You don't need to roll. You
This
just,
is broken to shit. I don't know.
yeah. You see looks like a small robot making its way across the bridge.
Zumba.
Roomba?
Yeah. And it eventually makes its way here and goes zzz, and cleans up the pieces and the dust, and then goes back across the bridge. The old man just watches it go by. He's like, he just mutters to himself.
Good Zumba. Right. I pull out the trunk of the white heart and
The white what?
the white dove, sorry.
Ah, right. It doesn't work. You make a note that Trump is now broken.
Because they fucking changed it enough. Great.
Bastards, you think.
All right, I'll go to the embassy then.
Right. You guys managed to grab hold of Alex's rippling muscles before he steps through, and you're all transported to the embassy. Where Alex looks at the camera and says,
It's whiskey time.
okay, you're back at the embassy.
Celebrated, job well done.
Job well done.
High fives all around.
That's it.
That was the bee's knees.
Matt, stop being distracted and do stuff.
I'm reading the boards, mate. I'm trying to catch up on everything I don't know about.
No,
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, do that in between games,
I
sir.
don't have time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we got our ice torques taken care of.
Yes.
We could go to Kinleyville, get a bunch of
I
ballistas.
really don't want to. I don't give a shit. I really don't.
We have a painting of the orb room of the ice tower. I spent a long time hanging out there. We talked about Glenn and I going to Shermer and getting like some ballistas or just good old fashioned blow torches and saying, whatever you are, ice bog, goodbye.
I mean, they've got ballistas in MMO land. We got a trump of the camp outside the tower.
But we spent time doing it in the room too. Like,
I think.
spent a lot of time there.
Well, I don't have one of it. I don't know if somebody else made it, but
They continue talking about MMO land. You can just see Alex's stress level rising.
Freddie gave it to us. We got it.
Oh, of the ice tower? You've got a
Yeah.
trump for the ice tower? Oh, that would
Yeah.
completely bypass Kinleyville.
Of the floor with the orb. We sat
Yeah.
and
me and
brought in supplies.
we could go straight in there and try to destabilize it.
If that's what we're thinking is going on.
If we think that's safer than demolishing the tower from a distance with 100 ballistas.
Unless it's
It is freakishly cold in there, like over the top freakishly cold.
Time to put on an ice torque again.
No!
well, Also, the other problem is we don't know if it's bolted defenses by now, so we could just walk straight into 30 ice guys armored all surrounding it. So I'm not really up for that.
True.
Now, if we were good enough to be able to open up a window to that location and then peek in and see what it's about, then I'd be willing to do it. But I don't think anyone is good enough at the skill to do that yet.
Yeah. We carried a ballista through the Trump before.
Mhm.
Wouldn't be able to take people who know how to use ballistas through. So that's a problem.
I know how to use a ballista.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
It happens. Well, anyway, I think if we go to Kinseyville, it's just going to be shit after shit after shit.
Just people lined up waiting for Alex to return.
So you need a disguise.
Ooh.
It's a bit hard to disguise something this magnificent.
Take a card.
Yeah, we could do something else. I
wouldn't mind going to. Someone mentioned something about keeping a steady eye on this painting restoration in Gothic. It looks like there might be some kind of insider shit going on, so I think we should do our bit by going to check on it, just to make sure it's not nearly done or done. If it's not nearly done, then we've done our bit for today. But yeah.
Agreed.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
we'll go to Clemson, I guess, because we can't use the Trump anymore.
Let's see. Kinley, you've also walked the pattern that they just got done walking, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Glenn, keeping track of who has done it for obvious reasons. So, got it. Right. What do you guys do?
We go to Clemson.
You guys go over to Clem's. Clem seems happy to see you. He always seems happy to see you. Howdy, what can I do you for?
Shake, please, Clem. Going Gothic.
Hot towel, he says. Okay. Where are you going back to?
Gothic.
Gothic. Them as well?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
He applies hot towels to everybody. And when he takes them off, you guys are in Gothic. It appears that Gothic has changed quite a bit since you were last here. They have a lot of new flags and stuff up and lots of military people wandering around. And, of course, the rigor of vehicles. Oops. Okay, so the vehicles of San Angeles, these are all the normal vehicles and such that you've seen before. They have, for people listening who don't get to see the pretty pictures or watching, they have anything from Mad Max cars to roll cage, fun-looking vehicles to handsome cabs to street cars that are horse-drawn, as well as stagecoaches. Now, the new shit, if you look at the green, white, and blue flag, that is everywhere. And many people are wearing the uniform that you can see with the helmet and then the guard front and back. And there's a lot of different posters that say service guarantees citizenship. You've got yourself muted, Glenn.
Yeah, McGarish.
So that's the kind of stuff that seems to be going on here.
How about clothing? Do we fit in well enough?
You're wearing like sweatpants, t-shirt type stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely not going anywhere high class, but yeah. What's Glenn wearing? Oh, I know what Glenn's wearing. Glenn does not fit in at all. He's carrying a fucking ice scythe in one hand, and he's wearing a light blue floppy cloak thing and a trench coat. Doesn't fit in. What's Kinley wearing?
Gold penis armor.
Also doesn't fit in. Also, just
What? I'm just now noticing what you've been wearing.
It's a full set of plate mail that's gold, and it has images of penises all over it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But still the nipples on the breast.
It's everywhere, apparently.
Penis nipples.
And I'm carrying a massive dwarven ruined two-handed hammer.
Now, looking outside, you guys can tell that the only people that are there are some weapons carried by non-guards or military people. However, they're the only ones that have anything that's kind of like a gun. You're thinking that you could probably get away with carrying a giant warhammer, although people would look at you oddly, as though not quite as bad as carrying a giant warhammer in modern day, but definitely they're going to keep an eye on that. Carrying a ice scythe with a flappy cape, you will become the talk of the town. Dana will be completely invisible compared to you, possibly with or without a ring.
So, Clems have a back room.
Yes, it does.
Go in there
Mm-hmm.
and safe trick.
All right.
How far away are we from the white stuff?
Quite some walk. I'll find it on the map here for you. It shows him trying to stuff a scythe up his ass. Get up there! Come on! Must get scythe up, butt.
Bumble.
Cool. Hold on, let me find out what horrible shit happened to you, and I'll go back to looking on the map.
Clems blows up.
That would be awkward.
Starts on fire.
Let's see.
The site starts on fire.
How many magic points does the total spell, not just the efficient spell, but also the scythe trick cost?
4. Let's see.
If you're casting it, you should know it off the top of your head.
4.
4. Right. Roll a d4 damage on yourself. Apparently, the scythe does not go in the butt. All the way up the butt. That is some.
It's so cold.
It's so cold.
Do we not have a will roll for
I just hear this. It's so cold from the
For
back
Gothic,
room.
I don't believe so. I'll double check though.
I did not follow you into the back room.
Hold on a minute. I'll let you know here in a second. I
So it's times 3.
will check. Magic unlimited here, so no will roll at all needed.
Cool.
Yeah, this is, I think, one of the big reasons that the players want to hang out here.
Especially with the library.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Let's see. From Clems, right now you are in the weapons and armor district, and from there,
Looks like I'm
you
walking
get
around
over
with-
to the White Dove. So you're unable to get it up your butt?
Nope. Carrying it around.
Cool. You have to go all the way over to Rittenhouse Row.
Hold on.
I am not going to be seen with him.
So essentially, you're going to go through the middle of downtown to get there. Oh, by the way, good news. I figured out a better way to... Kinley has got your back. He comes into the back room and he's helping you. He's helping you to get that scythe up your butt.
Get that scythe right up there. Right
I
up
am
there.
I am not in the back room. I'm so far away from the back room.
The only annoying thing is about every minute Clem goes, Howdy, what can I do you for? And you're getting it up there.
I sit back in a chair. I don't tell him to take me anywhere, but I'm just covering my face with the washcloth.
Got it.
Practicing my meditation.
It's hard. It's hard hearing all that grunting and male bonding going on.
How much MP does that give me?
8 MP.
Wow.
Right up the butt.
Try twice more.
Then Alex sits there and laughs.
I'm trying to talk to my little buddy. So, how's it been?
Fumble.
Let's see what happens in his butt this time.
Also, take 6 magic points back for the 4 that you, how many you lost.
Oh.
Because I'm the party paladin.
Mm-hmm. Right. Lose a D8 magic points, lose a D8 hit points, Scott.
God damn.
How?
That site is super cold.
Maybe you could just leave it back there. Maybe you could just not have a scythe and a cape.
Never.
You keep hearing it's so cold up there. Get it up there. It's so cold. It hurts. It hurts.
Hit points. Ow.
All the way up there. All the way up there, Marty. It's got to go all the way up.
I'm stepping outside now. I'm gonna be not associated with that coming out of
I think that knocks me unconscious. Unless
him to death.
It doesn't go under 1 MP. Does it take me to 0 MP?
Yeah. So you go unconscious?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
God damn. Wake up.
you can still hear the slapping and stuff
through the glass windows. So bad. I am glad we are not telepathically connected anymore for this.
You can do it.
Okay, so you're back at 1 magic point. You're awake and your face hurts so bad. It's almost like you had somebody monstrously strong giving you a good slapping.
Ow.
It's kind of like having an ogre go. So much pain. And your butt is uncomfortable as well.
Get it up there.
Wow.
Unfortunately, since you had fumbled your getting your scythe up your butt, you're done with that today. But Alex still wants to get it up there.
We're done. That's enough of that.
I was just getting excited.
So what are you going to do with your big obvious scythe? There's a back room. It looks like it's just got normal barber shop stuff back here.
Stop every few minutes to mow some grass.
That's actually pretty good.
The guards look at you or like,
that's pretty good actually.
Aside from it looking like it's made out of ice, that would probably work.
And the cape.
And the cape. Yeah, I mean, it's an obviously magical scythe with a cape that's obviously magical.
I can put the cape away.
Uh-huh.
Can you? No, I'm outside.
But I roll it up, put it away.
All right. The scythe is definitely going to stick out, you're thinking.
Roll that up, put it away. No.
That'd be a fucking trick there.
Well, if I recall correctly, they hate people having magic here that don't have the star pentagram. Or at least they used to. I don't know what the new government is doing.
Oh, sorry. I haven't been here for a long, long time.
It shows the government trying to put the scythe up his butt. No, not again.
I guess we could. You think it's going to be a problem? I guess we could cleanse back to the embassy and leave it in storage there.
Do you do that? Or are you discussing it with Kinley? Kinley's just staring at his balls again.
Just talking.
I'm trying to think about food.
I like it. My body may or may not, I'm not sure. But, yes.
Could rub some dirt on the blade so it's not shiny. Then go around and cut grass.
Yeah.
Just the caretaker. Just trim the verge.
What you gonna do? Kinley needs an air slapping. He seems to have gone off track.
Could we? Okay, just stay in the back room for now.
Yeah.
I go to the white dove. I walk to the white dove.
Kinley comes out. He's alone. Oh my God, he has fucked Glenn to death. He is smiling.
It's gonna happen one of these days.
He could not get it right up there, so I think we're going to have to get something that he can put over the scythe or wrap it in so it doesn't look so bloody suspicious.
Holy shit, that's a big hammer, says some guy going by.
Yeah, I work on the railroads.
Oh, he says, give me a fast dog roll. That's pretty good.
That's what I've used so far. I'm gonna paint some wagons. Oh yeah, -60 by half.
Hey, railroad workers! Yeah! Goes on by. Drive them spikes. They start singing some railway song you get to learn.
Yeah.
Could be helpful. He wanders off singing.
Shanty.
Yep. You two get a check in railroad shanties.
Nice.
Railroad shanty lore. So anyway, they then proceed over to the White Dove. It looks as though it's really been fucked up. It has a big ass hole in the side that somebody has nailed boards over. It looks like a professional company and stuff, but the door itself, don't even know if it's locked or not. It looks as though, oh my God, somebody, you remember the flying car garage on the top? It looks like somebody has punched a car-sized hole in the back of the garage, but then they closed the garage door.
Wow.
It looks as though there's a lot of posters that have been plastered on part of it. Service guarantees citizenship. And also, it appears that people have written like anti-Gestapo propaganda and spray paint on the sides, like Gestapo go home. Somebody else wrote this, was their home. Fuck them, they're dead now, etc. And on top of that, somebody has hung a bunch of corpses outside of it that are just hanging there. It looks like they're well rotten, like, smelly, meat comes off occasionally, stuff like that. Yeah, pretty grisly stuff. Could I get a minor Sandy roll versus human gore from you two? Glenn is immune because he's in the back of the barber shop. Glenn comes in and goes, howdy, what can I do for you? He says that about every minute until Glenn just decides, I could kill him right now and nobody'd notice.
Have him give me a shave.
Oh, all right. What are you doing with your scythe while that's going on?
It's in the back.
All right, no problem. The big picture window, people wander by and stuff. Kinley likes the smell of justice, as apparently does Dana. Right, 0 points. It's just one of those daily things, I guess. So that's what you see at the White Dove on the outside. You have not touched the door. If you're going to order food, let me know.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I want you to multitask more things. juggle while you do the air shit. So what do you two do?
Touching that door, going on in.
It's not even locked. You go in. It looks as though the okay, now it's got like parking type area, like that's really small, just for like your own vehicles and stuff. No vehicles in it. Inside, you find like a motorcycle that's been rammed partially through a wall in the room that the painting used to be of. It looks like a lot of the stuff that you had has been replaced with like SS paraphernalia, Gestapo paraphernalia, posters, teaching people to spy on their relatives and coworkers and things like that, and report to Gestapo. There's also a fucking trap door that you don't remember being there. Let's see, what are things? It looks like a lot of very nasty people have been here. You want to go upstairs or through the trap door?
Alex, was this being rented out?
Oh, you also find a bunch of filing cabinets full of documents and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm reading all those. I love paper.
It looks like they were spying on different citizens and stuff like that, and trying to get information on who's a traitor to the new councilman and stuff.
I try to commit this to memory.
Well, there's also several different stamps. One of the stamps says, find him and kill him at once.
Yeah.
It appears to be a well-used stamp. Chunk, 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 chunk.
Is there like a more generic stamp of like, this has been approved, like official or something?
Yes, yes. It's got the SS symbol on it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I pocket that.
All right. She immediately begins stealing things. She says, "What do you guys do then?"
Alex, have you been here in a while?
No.
Is this new to you? It's new to me.
Yeah, well, so what I know is they've had a couple of leadership changes recently.
Yeah.
So
I'm up on that. One of the councilmen wanted to make himself a little dictator, and we weren't able to really do anything, and our butler got killed, and there was talk of maybe quartering soldiers here, so that seems like that happened. That was the thing that happened.
Yeah.
By the way, both of you guys give me smell rolls, please.
Oh,
Glenn's getting a lovely shave by a professional. I don't know if you've ever had a straight razor shave. I've had many. It is, if you ever want to impress Sheila with just how smooth your face is, straight razor shave. I'll tell you what, man. It is freakish how smooth it makes it for a few hours until it all grows back suddenly. So, how's those smell rolls?
That good. Failed it. I feel like it's for the best.
It's under the spot hidden, then it's broken into. It probably is.
No.
Cool. Everything's fine.
Everything's
Wow,
fine.
Kinley's got a good smell. You can go for wine smelling and shit.
Yeah. Well, alcohol. I've got alcohol law now, so.
Yep.
Well, if this is quartering soldiers, you're probably like just float on the air on those. So I'm interested in this trap door.
You want to open it up?
Yep.
It opens into, it's got like a ladder, an iron ladder going down, and on the bottom of the trap door is a note that says "Change nothing." And then somebody in different handwriting, somebody wrote Mildred.
Isn't that initialed like Joshua McKay's new body or something?
Who can say who wrote these things?
All right, I will change nothing. I'm climbing down.
It looks like it's going to be really dark down there. You find a lantern close by. It looks like it's just a normal oil lantern, like a Coleman type thing. You know how to light it up because you're constantly getting messed with by these goddamn things. You light it up, go down there, and you find it's got a bunch of different cells and stuff and soundproofing, and it's got a torture chamber and torture tools and stuff. I'm going to need a little sanity roll versus torture and stuff because it's obvious what went on here. And the fact that somebody's wanting to keep it like this is probably not great. It also has drains in the floor to give you an idea of the extent of the torture.
Those evil cosmetic companies.
Probably torturing rabbits down here too.
I've seen the rabbit.
There's the smell is definitely strong down here. You don't even need to roll. Right. Roll a D4 and put the result toward torture and make your sanity go down. 3 points toward torture. It's an unhappy business. Unless you're into that sort of thing, I mean.
Nope.
You explore down there. It looks like it's a decent amount of room down here. You could probably house, like a dozen people and torture them one, maybe two at a time.
Logan, look up Kick-Ass Burrito.
Ooh, a new place?
Wow, fucking, well.
Kick-Ass Burrito, Kimberly?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yes, Burrito.
Deliveroo.
Kick-Ass Burrito, deliver with Deliveroo?
Yeah.
Deliveroo.co.uk.
It's got the menu on it, at least.
Okay. I'm looking for the menu. Do you have food allergies? Oh, build your own burritos. Excuse me, guys. Burritos.
Understood.
Burritos.
Ooh, barbacoa beef.
Mm-hmm.
Can you order one over here? Sounds good.
That really, yeah.
Extra delivery charge, I understand.
Well, good. They even have churros. They sell alcoholic drinks.
Yeah.
Neat.
Can you deliver those?
Oh yeah. Oh, we're not leaving. Fuck no. I know Matt better than that. I don't even have to ask if we have to go get it. He won't fucking leave that house.
Move.
Well, that's like a thing that is not deliverable in our area of like, we'll bring you alcohol.
Yes.
That's because America was founded by prudes and people go to sexy Europe to get away from that. I'll try the barbacoa beef burrito. It looks interesting. And
classic white flour tortilla.
Are those my choices?
Well, it's either that or go naked, which means no.
No, I'll go with classic.
Yeah.
Then
hot, mild, or medium salsa?
Mild.
Mild?
Yeah.
Extra kick, do you want to add guacamole, cheese, chorizo, sour cream?
Guac.
Do you want to add tortilla chips and dip?
Sure.
And add a dessert?
I'll try the churros and chocolate dip large. Just let me know how much money to give you.
15 for you.
Pounds. You can see through the thing.
That's part of it.
It really is. Plus plastic money. Now she's getting hungry, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah. 2, 4, 5. There you go, Mike. I like being able to pay an exact change. Right. So he's busy. We go back to Dana. All right, and we go over to Scott. Are you just going to hang out in the barbershop until something happens or they come back?
I'll step out the door and stand.
Leaving your scythe in the back room?
Yeah, I'm just going to stand in front of the shop.
No problem. Give me a luck roll. Lower is better. You don't want to fumble this.
One thinks that I'm in the White Dove and safe. You could trump to me.
Oh, yeah. Is
Well,
pretty good.
oh, yeah, it's damn good.
60.
Yeah, damn good. No problem. You're watching the stuff on the streets. There's like chained slaves going by toward a work detail. You notice that there's also like occasional monsters that are wandering around. Some of them are in uniform. Some of them are looking confused and getting directions from people and stuff like that. There's also a kid selling broadsheets, newspapers, the really big fuckers. Extra, read all about it.
I'll take one of those.
2 bits, mister.
Let's see. I take a silver piece and break it into bits.
Hold on, mister. We don't break up silver anymore.
Oh.
We got bitcoins. Here, I'll tell you what. Since that's not an official new coin, I'll only give you back 5 bits. How's that?
Fine.
It gives you back 5 coins that are marked with the they're like little iron coins, and they are marked with the you can see the United Citizen Federation Service Guarantee Citizenship, the middle circle thing. That's what they are marked with. And he goes, "Here you go, mister." And he gives you the broadsheet, and he moves on, going, extra.
Go back in the shop and take a look at the paper.
Sitting in a barbershop with newspaper, as soon as you pull out the newspaper, Clem stops asking you shit. Hey, you say, all right. The big news, aside from service guarantee citizenship, is that, and it also has an explanation of like the benefits being a citizen versus being a civilian.
I'm so excited. Sorry. I'm going to have fucking Mexican food.
I hope so. I hope it's good. They have a very limited selection of foods here.
No, Mexican food mostly.
We need to import some Mexican, hardworking Mexican people.
On that delivery, they've got that place and they've got a taco place. So we've got something else to try as well.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, why did I not know this?
Anyway, the big news is that Bakersfield is being rebuilt and many people are needed for a variety of farming jobs. Basically shit the PCs aren't interested in. But apparently there's news like that's the many people from the Great Undead Horde that was defeated by the military came from there. And let's see, the main benefits of the becoming a citizen is like you get a vote. If you're going to schooling, then it's at a very reduced or no cost, things like that. Stuff the PCs are really not that big on, but it also tells people that if they need IDs, then they must report during the clemency period to Edgewater Hall to pick up their new IDs, the new civilian IDs. And yeah, it says that there's no cost during the clemency. So, right, that's that's what you're reading. Also, there's an argument going on outside of the barber shop. Some guys arguing with some other people about how slavery should not be abolished because it's in the slaves are part of the natural order of things, and he doesn't like it that slaves now are allowed to go, I want to do service, and then become citizens because service guarantees citizenship. So this is pissing him off.